Hey everybody, how you doing on this beautiful resurrection day? I got a song that I want to play for you. I was really excited. I couldn't wait. I'm supposed to do it next Sunday with accompaniment, but I wanted to go ahead and put it out there for you on Resurrection Day. It's a beautiful song. It's called "The King is Coming," and I'm going to be playing it on this tiny little instrument, which is saying a lot for me because I'm a guitar player, not a mandolin player. But anyway, first I wanted to share a little bit about my testimony. Part one of my testimony has to do with a struggling marriage. My marriage, as a lot of you probably know, we were struggling. Me and my wife literally came one day from getting a divorce. We canceled the divorce on the day of the hearing. So, but I just wanted to talk about that because there's a lot of struggling marriages today, a lot of people giving up, and let me tell you that God can fix any problem in your marriage because He fixed mine. I would be divorced today if it wasn't for God, and He can fix any hole, any void in your life. And I'm so much happier, so much better off. There were so many people that told both of us on both sides that our marriage would never be healed, never be the same. We would never be able to make it through it, and things wouldn't be right even if we worked it out. But they were wrong, and that's because God is bigger than that situation. And I've just got so much to be thankful for. I was a sinner. I was just not, I lived a sinful life. When all that was going on, I turned my back on God. I got mad at Him. I started living doing anything that I wanted to do. You know, there's no fix. There's nothing that's gonna fill that hole. Not, you know, alcohol, riding motorcycles, women, money, fame. None of those things are going to fix that hole, and the only thing is Jesus in your life. That's the only thing that is going to fix that, to fix a marriage struggling as bad as mine was. And I just couldn't be happier. I could not thank Him enough for saving a sinner like me, for saving my marriage, because it is better than it has ever been. And this was some 7 years ago. We're so happy, so much happier than we ever were, so much stronger than we ever were. And a lot of it, God used this book right here, The Love Dare. My wife did that, and He used that book to cure our marriage. And that book has a whole lot to do with this book right here. So anyway, He gave us all the answers in the Bible. And part two of my testimony I wanted to share with you, mine and my wife's. We later struggled with, after going through that, we later struggled with miscarriages. And let me tell you, that was just as challenging, if not more, because we felt that you know, we were being punished for the struggles and things that we had both done, and getting into sin, and you know, we had felt that we would never be able to have kids. Doctors told us that you know, if we had 3 miscarriages, that we'd have to look into other options. You know, and I don't know what that means, but maybe adoption or whatever, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's wonderful. But there's a lot of people struggling. I wanted to share this because I feel like there's a lot of people that go through this, and not a lot of people talk about it because it's really, really hard to talk about. It's painful and it's tough, but I'm here to tell you that God fixed that for us too, because we have 2 beautiful sons that are wonderful, and I just couldn't be happier. And I know that we got 2 other beautiful babies that are waiting on us in heaven one day, and I can't wait to meet them. But I just wanted to give you some hope on that. If you've struggled with that, God can help you. God can help you through it. He helped me. And let me tell you exactly how I know, because I know for sure that God was in that, because we had 2 miscarriages, and it's not something we really talk about. But on the 3rd try, the same signs and the same things were happening, and we knew without a doubt that we were going through another miscarriage. And we prayed. That was on a Friday. We prayed that night, harder than I've ever prayed, and God heard my prayer, because Saturday she took it easy, and Sunday she was up walking around and feeling great. And we went in on Monday to get the ultrasound, and everything was perfect. And I know that was God, because we had already been through it twice, and I know what it looked like, and that was it. And He fixed that. He fixed that problem. He gave us sons, and it was just something that I'll never forget. It was something that I'm so grateful for. And on top of that, they tried to tell me that one of my sons was going to have Down syndrome, but you know what? He doesn't, and he's beautiful. God is bigger than those problems. God is, He's just been so good to me. I've got so much to be thankful for. I'm blessed beyond measure, and I just wanted to share that with you from the heart. It's kind of hard for me to open up, especially on video like that, but I just feel like maybe it would help someone. Maybe it would touch someone. If I can help you find God in any way, I would be more than happy to. Just real quick, I wanted to share this with you. Best decision I ever made was getting saved and accepting Jesus into my life. And it says here in Romans 10:9 that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. And if you skip on down here to 13, for whosoever shall call upon my name, the name of the Lord, shall be saved. So there you have it. It's not complicated. Basically, you confess, you call upon the Lord, you believe in your heart, and it says whosoever shall be saved. So let me tell you, I've lived both lifestyles. I was a sinner, but let me tell you, if He can change me, He can change you. And He put me in ministry, music ministry, and I was just like, why me? Because I've sinned. I'm a sinner. But He uses me, and I'm in awe of that, and just so grateful for everything He's done. So if He can use me, He can use you. Anyway, hope you enjoy the song, and God bless you. The marketplace is empty, no more traffic in the streets. The builder's tools are silent, no more time to harvest wheat. Busy housewives cease their labor, in the courtroom no debate. Work on earth is all suspended, as the King comes through the gate. Oh, the King is coming, the King is coming. I just heard the trumpet sounding, and now His face I see. Oh, the King is coming, the King is coming. Praise God, He's coming for me. I can hear the chariots rumble, I can see the marching throne. The flurry of God's trumpet spells the end of sin and wrong. Regal robes are now unfolding, heaven's grandstands are in coming. I just heard the trumpet sounding, and now his face I see. Oh, the King is coming, the King is coming. Praise God, He's coming for me. Oh, the King is coming, the King is coming. I just heard the trumpet sounding, and now his face I see. Oh, the King